We are indeed, Legion. Mitch backing away here. Oh god, Havoc wants
I don't even have fun playing Valorant. True.
Oh, Minerva, Mitch breaks
Nah,
so his
I
kill
do.
runs out.
Sometimes.
Victor's going to be able to trade things back out here, and Cloud9 are not messing around. Khalil, who almost gave us the most ridiculous clutch on that previous match.
I'm not getting enough
Again.
dopamine. Can you add some?
Just as unlikely circumstances, and it gives us a little more than we expect.
Please don't win this round. Please don't win this round. Please don't win this round. Please don't win this round.
Yeah, down.
Zeppa, I'm begging you, bro. I'm begging you. Let's steal this shit up.
And
Okay.
Salvo's up the sleeve for prize. He's trying.
I want to
get
make it an
information.
official
Zeppa's
opinion.
giving him
Pearl is.
nothing.
I hate
At
Pearl.
this point, Zeppa could be coming from
And I'm just only saying it
legitimately any angle.
because the meta's
Prize
shit
has
for
to
it, and I'm personally
so
also shit on the map
He's
myself.
so concerned.
Individually, I'm
And At
shit.
this point, this delay could make Zeppa think that he's
The
actually
meta's not
going
fun to
over
watch. Pearl is
towards
shit.
B.
Fuck it. I don't miss it.
Zeppa not second guessing
30
himself
seconds
yet.
left.
God, this guy has got conviction, man, and it pays off. Plan is going to be over on the A side. Zeppa aware of that now.
I like Icebox.
Shows
I
himself
do.
and wins it out.
Good job.
Bro, you really got to believe if you're going to stick on that side like that.
Zeppa was very patient, and it pays off for him. Catches an easy kill and a weak prize making the cross. You have to give some credit to Khalil, who was able to wrangle that back when C9 showed some hesitation in triple facing out on him. And he just gets that first clean duel win against Vic. And yeah, there are two players to the side. And they're like, oh wait, now let's double swing. And so it kind of results in that 1 versus 2 for Khalil. But all good. Zeppa already stepping up for the team on their own pick. As C9 look to, again, they are trying to lock up that playoff spot. A win here would do it. And a loss for Furia would essentially send them packing for stage 1. Not that every match doesn't count. Obviously, they are still playing for the champion points too.
Round 2 outlaw for Oxy, so a very cost-effective way to control the B side of the map in its entirety. Oh, well, that's a quick round for Rafa. Back to Lumbridge with you, sir. Havoc on that corner, and it's been a series for him. An important frag to take here. And now Furia, by no means convinced about where they want to hit. There's still a kill trip on the site for Cloud9, so they've got to be wary of being too eager to go A.
Frankly, it's felt like we may have needed to force some positive takeaways from Furia, just given how tragic this year so far has been for them. We don't have to pretend. Havoc is definitely giving us a very strong, very positive takeaway for this team. He has been seriously elite today.
Oxy is positioned in the only safe place he knows he can be, and that's over to B long. An area of the map that can be covered by these.
What are you guys
shots
arguing
pretty
about?
effortlessly. But here comes that plant. Net is going to bide his time. He's really not in position. He needs his tower player to have control of that part of the map. Flash in.
Gets one?
Gets his one.
What?
Yeah, unlikely as it may seem, he makes a trade of it. Oxy was able to find though that pick on Khalil, and now Fury grouped up in Hall.
Both backside, they do have that judge in halls like that. That could be enough if
Have
C9
rockets
try
for
to
mom.
over push onto them.
It's a little ambitious.
Last player standing.
Okay,
Could have used them early.
prize is dealt with, and there is heat. No glory. With
One of the
judge.
casters said, "Back to Lumbridge you go."
Convert there
W.
and take the outlaw in the next.
Would it be fun to watch me fish in
Dangerous
RuneScape?
for but a moment because of Havoc being one of the best players in the server today, arguably the best right now. Finding that first kill here, headshot.
I
The
think it's
wall.
his
I
flash,
can't believe
man.
he even gets that, yeah, just before being flashed. Pretty sick.
pretty
And
dicey there
off
for
that, they
Roxy.
get the plant, so the cash, pretty good for Furia.
Nice, good
I mean,
round, bro.
importantly, it means that they can afford full armor, right? Because we know what Oxy's bringing into this next round. This is the bonus for Cloud9, in which they've got sort of 2 pistols and that outlaw that needs to do some serious heavy lifting.
Of course, when you're running this double duelist and both of them have escape mechanisms, C9 can afford to play pro.
I'd rather watch you
They can get forward. You have Zeppa walking up through art right now as we watch Furia take A main. And the aforementioned Yoru has that gate crash over towards B, so he can go assist net if necessary.
Zeppa is tucked pretty close towards Plaza. Won't really be hearing any of this, though, as I think there's some early warning for Vic. He pulls out.
This is such a cool setup from C9. Look at net.
Honestly,
he has that camphor link. He
You guys
has
are
the
spoiled.
trips
The
for
fact that
long.
you have streams
And
to
now
watch
the
while
gate
you
crash has
fucking,
expired. Zeppa can't
I
get
don't know,
to him.
do like these
Mitch has
boring
gone
tasks
closer
in
to
game. I
assist
guess back
towards
then we
Link.
just watched
The
TV.
majority of the C9 players
We would
can
get ads.
keep
Like,
that
actually, you guys get ads
presence.
too. Never mind, it's the same
Really
thing.
dynamic with this comp. Love how they play the defensive side of this map.
Havoc just dinked there by a ghost? Yeah, he's down to 63 after that. So back towards Plaza. Pings here on Art. This is about to get a little bit hairy.
Yeah, Fury have really taken all this.
Ignore
time
everything
to
I just
insert
said.
Havoc over into A main.
And
Now
I mean
they have to
everything.
fully re-clear mid.
Dude!
Goes up
No
on
way.
the angle.
No damage.
Wow,
None.
none. That's crazy.
What?
Rafa though does go low, down to 10. So Oxy's getting some damage again with the
30
escape
seconds
mechanisms you mentioned. Cloud9 can use that outlaw for chip
They have
damage.
4 here.
Flash is going to slow things up if a Fury
Zeppa.
want to get in, but Zeppa wants to take the fight. Havoc's already down. Fury had to go for it. 20
Ooh.
seconds left in the round. Time is of the essence. Fury know it, but there's
Good
not
hold.
what they can do.
Good hold.
Down to 2 players. A bonus
Save?
round for Cloud9 that's about to be famously
10
successful.
seconds
And there's nothing to do but walk away with your tail between your legs.
Cloud9 players just going to scramble to try and recover some of those dropped rifles. Of course, Vic gets one. He only had the Ghost in this round. They
That
win.
could not have gone worse.
They get the economy boost.
And he
Fury
dies.
just playing a
Ooh.
slow round where they ultimately don't gain
Dark
much
clears.
info
Stop
whatsoever.
it, bro.
They just get A main control. They don't know where net setup is. They don't try to prod towards Link, towards B main. And it just results with C9 being able to be essentially fully stacked up towards this A site with multiple crossfires in position to deal with the oncoming hit. Net was never tested. They never had to pull away. It was all too easy for C9, who have now invested into the operator, thrown that over to Oxy.
And a different look now for Cloud9 and heading into this gun round.
And now they're working towards A, where Net has adjusted his setup. Got that kill trip. It's attached to the default site. Stealth drone coming in and broken.
Havoc's on the site.
Let's see it.
Seeing the cloud burst there. Just gets a little
Mitch
bit
is
scary.
dead.
Armageddon. Mitch has got
Oh
nowhere to go,
my,
folks.
they're
Caught
both
inside
dead.
the grab well.
Wow.
And the end comes for us all.
Wow. Wait, Vic! Oh! Wait. My, they're both dead. Wow.
And the end comes for us all.
Wow. Wait, Vic! Oh! Wait. That might be the best ace of the season. That might be the best ace. I'm pretty sure that was insane.
Follow it, iBuyPower on
What the
socials,
fuck
fam. That
is Vic on, brother?
absurd.
Where did that come from? Legitimately, where did that come from? Rafa's
This
caught on
ace
that
is
trip that
insane.
Net placed had never
This
been
ace
broken.
insane!
Havoc's had it walk
What?
earlier, and then Vic just snaps the perfect crosshair placement. Precise
Wow.
on every single angle. He genuinely
Wow.
managed to step out of thin air. That came out of nowhere.
That was all
Never expecting anyone to
really
be in a position
nice.
to pop off like that.
All the kills
Vic
were really nice.
is such
That's
an
a clip.
underrated
That's a clip,
star
brother.
in the American
Holy
scene.
fuck,
Clawed
man.
like a viper on that side and then struck
Oh, fuck.
right in the heart of
I mean,
Furia.
Furia should have
And
paused.
the bleeding
Why would you not
doesn't
pause after
stop
that?
there. Khalil shut
Why would you
down,
not pause
trying
after
to
the
prod
ace?
towards B, and now Furia hit into A.
Oh god, Havoc trying to find something, anything if he can, but unfortunately his confidence
The coach
isn't
gave
backed
up.
And they've
by
just
the
had
shots.
the entire C9 team waiting for them there. These unique setups. The trips from Net are really cheeky. They didn't even really need to come into play in this instance, as Furia were just denied at the
standing.
choke, and Zeppa carefully watching the extremities, aware that he could be lurking through sewer.
The coach wants to watch
Cloud9
Sen
are
vs. Loud
just
too.
Looking perfect. Their game plan as they drew it up is working as imagined. Furia have no answers so far.
This is the danger for Furia. They lack the depth on these other maps. Lotus looks great for them. But
Save
they're
your stinger,
0-2
Rafa.
on Pearl, 0-2 on Ascent. They've lost their only game on Fracture. And honestly, like, they're just not seeing nearly enough from them here. And frankly, Cloud9 are reading him just as well as the previous map. Every round, Furia are walking into the jaws of the beast.
Once you get the operator,
Is that
in
Suize's playing and
Oxy's
Vinny's
hands
out? I
with
heard
this
about that.
Cloud9 composition, the amount of map control that they
Quite a
can
wide
have
jiggle.
is really absurd. When you can put
Oh, stun.
that op with your Yoru on one side of the map, you can have your Yoru teleport back to where the hit is coming in. If it's on the other side of the map, where you're going to have Net then with the setup with the trips. Like, it's so easy for them to just control the lanes and have Zeppa be able to float and rotate to wherever the execute is actually going to come in. Furia do not have
Point.
the
Wrap it
only
up.
tool main, which is valuable, but then ultimately you could still have.
Did I wake up today thinking God my beer was still there?
Back towards
I didn't think
balls on
about it,
B,
but I am
going
happy that
towards
it
jump
is.
Up on B. It's gonna be rough for Furia here.
I'd have
man.
been sad as
They're going
fuck.
to have to do a good
Honestly,
job of trying to
the streaming
exploit
part of
B.
it, like whatever,
Gonna take A
dude.
main early out of
To
the
be honest,
timeout.
whatever. But leaving
Economy
my house without my beard, I would feel
Very
fucking
rough. They're fully
naked.
bought into this.
The mid looking extremely
Like
unexploited.
it feels
by Furia
like
right
because
now,
like
just play to the back of the map.
at the end of the day, I'm just yelling at my monitor. You guys could all be AI. But going outside into real interaction and then having no fucking beer, I'm just fucking naked like a.
They just don't do it.
I don't even know like a what, but
This is
that part would have been fucked.
From C9. This is pretty cool. They have Zeppa playing off net with the cam here, who's trying to push through the Nebula, take the fight to them and
Like a
catches
mole rat.
Rise, who's
That one.
over eager to take that space.
Like a rat.
How many different setups do they have? Every round has been something new.
This angle is good, chat. Right here, no joke. I'm not jinxing, but like I actually
Now
think that
trying
angle's
to
good.
get into mid, and they've had to pay dearly for it. A toll to the order of 1 Teho.
Mitch was going to use the recon, but just takes his time instead. The Nebula comes down, and now he's re-clearing A main with the drone. Mitch doesn't see anything.
How the fuck does he
close.
get up there, brother?
Zeppa's still got sewer covered. Has a dimension.
You guys might be silver
he
for
can
real.
Just, teleport rather
Spike
over to
down,
B.
B.
This
Rafa has a 0 point there. He can throw that holes, at least get something. There's no information there for Furia.
C9 are everywhere. They are everywhere.
They're in the walls. Camille with the cyber cage, just a messy fight. He's going to take it.
Down, B.
Time to throw caution to the wind, Celeste. You let them blow you away.
This is so fucked for Furia.
Having chucked low, still no plant, by the way.
Never mind, no, it's not.
Fight to
It's actually
take it. He
perfect for
finds himself
Furia.
3.
Oh my god, and that actually gets him the Cosmic Divide, puts Zeppa in a really uncomfortable situation.
I like the swing
Planted.
location here.
Ooh.
Low Havoc falls. Zeppa does not have information. He got a glimpse of Khalil.
Go forward.
He saw him. Khalil's going to step up and Zeppa's going to take a different swing. Does he get a Q? An
Right.
indication?
Double
Does
right.
Anything? He doesn't need it.
Yeah!
Oh,
That's what he does, baby.
Zeppa. Luscious locks and devious licks.
Come on. Wait,
Takes
what?
Cloud9 up to 6.
Khalil is going to be
What is this? What?
so mad after that. He played that situation so well. The initial first
Did he
two
stutter?
kills,
No, he
gets the
didn't.
Cosmic
Pop off,
Divide
King.
off. Beautiful speed.
What is this?
Oh,
That's what he does, baby.
Zeppa. Luscious locks and devious licks.
Come on. Wait,
Takes
what?
Cloud9 up to 6.
Khalil is going to be
What is this? What?
so mad after that. He played that situation so well. The initial first
Did he
two
stutter?
kills,
No, he
gets the
didn't.
Cosmic
Pop off,
Divide
King.
off. Beautiful swing onto Oxy, and he could have killed Zeppa. He
Luscious
had a
locks and
moment
devious
there
licks.
where Zeppa was
I thought he
not
said
even
lips.
able to shoot.
Oh, licks. I thought he said
sidesteps
lips.
it. Zeppa hasn't even done
I
it
heard
yet in his
lips.
half, by the way. At a cool 8-0-0.
Right here.
And now that operator, of course, still in play for Roxy. The money is
Man.
absurd.
You
for
hear what
C9
you
in
want to
this area.
hear. Facts.
How many more ideas do you have left?
That feels like might be an early nail in the coffin here. Maybe the first of a couple at least. That has got
I'm back from my errands.
deflate
Welcome
you
back.
As a team, so much. As a player, you know,
Furia.
they're on the cusp of winning Lotus. They take it to OT. They lose their pick, and now they're going up against this masterclass defense.
They're being dragged out into the town square and being exposed. They're so deep into the playbook.
The
wire,
town
they're at the part where
square.
the old games of tic-tac-toe are. There's nothing more. Another slow round. This time, again, that mid-round probe into mid. Cloud9 have a different look on this round, so no one will be set up for this.
And this time, Oxy is just playing at the screen with the AWP. Does he want to actually press forward? It looks like he knows he's going to
What is
catch
Khalil doing?
Khalil.
How's his ass cheek sticking out?
And enjoy
What the
getting
fuck
site with
is
no
he
smokes
doing?
now as well.
Okay, Null Command comes in and tries he might. Havoc cannot derive any edge. Rafa just a screaming hit there at the start of the round. And this is not a fair fight, folks.
They better not 7-1.
It's not. It's an extinction event.
One enemy remaining. 30.
And he's the only player left who is yet to get on the board this game.
He's been trying to catch a lot of timings going for flanks heat, and they've simply not paid off. And it's as you mentioned, they just have nothing to get the operator off of these lines.
Hey, what's up, man?
Oxy is just doing whatever he wants. Oh my god. Okay,
Kills a kill.
he gets his first and board. We'll take that, but my god, man. Furia, they feel like, all right, well, Khalil just died. We have no smokes. We just gotta go. Go now. We're close up link.
So they Null Command here.
Nice.
At no point does it really stop them. I mean, that's a dash topside with no smoke to cover tower. You've got no cloudburst to jump into. At that point, you're just seeing what sticks to the wall.
Did you win? Did you win?
What do you think, folks?
Yeah, I did.
That's a yes.
Yeah, I did with a little bit. Ain't no biggie, really.
Oh, he's still my beating heart. Mitch, of course, still stellar over this series.
Just a
Clutch
little
almost
bit.
won out the game Lotus prematurely.
How the fuck is he there?
Again. They're like always good for one. Okay, Mitch, the same spot again.
No, no, Mitch.
Ah, that's not his angle.
That's just not his angle.
Okay.
It's
Hey,
not his angle. Get
Jinx.
him out of the sewer.
Give
You
us
owe me
a
Out of there, man.
a little fresh.
Let him play, I don't know, A main, backside, maybe play dugout.
Still trying to cosplay Oscar the Grouch. Now Furia this time can approach the B side from mid. This time they have some control util.
Zeppo, well aware that this flank could be coming in from heat, but he's already circled past him into the
Wait,
site.
Zeppa, he's on your tail, brother.
The map is quite chaotic right now, as Oxy is pushed up all the way B main with Vic, and so
Their post plant setups
Dude,
kind of
Zeppa's causing chaos
wrecked
with
here
his
with
util.
yeah, where do they go, man? Where do
Bastards
they
down.
go?
Spike down.
out into
B.
the open. Every part
Wow,
of them being
bro.
exposed, and Oxy is taking liberties.
I'm
They're
turning
so locked in.
two-dimensional.
Holy fuck.
I'm becoming
Rafa?
Super Mario, like what is
30 seconds
this
left.
game is
This
flattening
guy's in the
me, man.
walls too. At some point, a spike plant needs to be attempted. Vic gave us an incredible ace this game already.
Well, he has an
Allows
idea where
himself
both of
to
them
be
are.
revealed.
But he has 15 seconds to plant the spike.
Rafa has a spike.
You can
to hand
plant
here,
there?
Wyatt, but it is looking grim. This whole map has been a stinker. And Zeppa gets us out of that round. Quick smart.
This is a brutal one, Mitch. You can't beat around. Not gonna beat around the bush. This is a brutal one. Furia came into this game against C9, changing their comp, having nothing to deal with this operator. Oxy has just been running around doing whatever he pleases. Swaps back to the Vandal in this instance. ADS looking like prime yay on Optic.
Let's go.
Thank you for that.
Just-
I can aim. I can aim. I can aim. Let's go.
Thank you for the qualifier, of course, on Optic.
That's just when he was always
Is
aimed down
that
sight.
subtweeting Mitch, by the way, who obviously
Wait. Oh, yeah.
had
Now that you say it.
awkward moment in water. Lightning Furia, they need to have
All
a
right.
crack at this.
8-0.
To be the entry man in this situation, though, against this beautiful defensive play from C9.
And there's no ways for Fury to get
fun,
easy
man.
information, Wyatt. There's so little. 0 point does it. Stealth drone does it. That's it.
Looking at that, Oxy is beating the pace on that 0 point. They've gotten a main control. Furia have nothing to play with in terms of the ults outside of, well, he does have that Steel Garden. And C9, you know, they're up 8-0 when they have all 5 ults. So they are just in a pretty fairly decent position to...
Unlucky,
let this
question
happen.
mark?
Was that flash short?
I was... get out the memory wipe and I don't need to see that one again. I don't want to remember.
There's 3 here.
Okay. Another slow round for Fury. These ones have kind of
Uh-oh.
collapsed.
Uh-oh.
They're going to have to go for a big pop. No, the Astra Star there could be a problem. Another 0
Nice
point refresh.
dagger.
This should be all Fury need to know, and they still want to go for it. Arcoro's got cleared, and there's Rafa. Burst into action. Big
Oh,
down,
he
late
popped
stop.
knives.
Roxy. They're looking a little blunt here. So Furia with some momentum. Zephyr's now got in position over on the side, avoiding the Hunter's Fury. He
Mitch.
also picked off.
Oh, wow. He's actually just going to pop that dimensional drift. Mitch still has that recon to play with as well as Fury get in here. Can maybe get a spam kill through the smoke. Here it comes. Prize trying to get the spike planted on
Oh,
T.
that was nice.
Beautiful.
Shoot the darts! That's what Scan Util offers you. Still a plants there for Furia. I mean, Khalil not really in a position to intervene directly.
Oh, Havoc crosses and he takes some damage there as well as C9 are doubled up. Neural theft popped.
More information. Now, it's a matter
What
of
the
time.
fuck? Does he have
Khalil's gotta
suck?
deal with Net on the swing, and here is a tap already. Net tapping a challenge. Havoc, they got it to half, and they'll cling here.
Bro, they played this so poorly,
Closest
Furia.
that Fury have gotten
Actually impressive.
on this attack side to getting around, and it still wasn't convincing.
They were just able to dismantle that forward position on A from C9. There was that uncomfortable timing where Oxy wanted to get the Blade Storm activated after that Steel Garden was used, but he's just caught before he can.
Did we
actually
pay out already?
use
For
it.
real?
A good shot off.
They
the
deserve
Knox.
that payout?
Yeah, you
Oh
can
my
see that the whole
God.
time in Flowers. Mitch is just
Oh my
waiting.
That dart is devastating.
Holy
Waiting.
fuck.
Okay, the planting.
Paying out after that round is actually funny.
It is
Holy
beyond
fuck.
effortless for Cloud9.
Holy
It
fuck.
is perfection, Mitch.
That was actually a cold payout. That was actually a cold payout from you,
Calorically
Vic.
negative for them. It's like eating celery.
Nah.
Mad respect.
Beyond, you cannot take credit for that. You do not have those kind of balls.
Okay. Should be a push up here pretty close for Roxy. Slightly awkward, but hey, he's good for it. Havoc just smashed both duelists here on the B side. Well, they do as they are intended to.
Well, minute 20 on the clock. Furia, they are going to try and explore over towards Art, where Nets Cam is just going to say hello.
Yep, just camming.
Watching.
And he doesn't feel the need to put it away. And no need for an emergency meeting for Cloud9 here. They're quite happy with where they're set up. Seed has always been looking for this lurk timing. 1 and 8. Just, man, it's a stinker for him. It's been so difficult.
Now the real question is who used their channel points on Furia. I mean, to be honest, I would have thrown 5 or 10K on them. Just for the odds. I always play the odds. That's why I'm a terrible gambler.
Without context, that's a very interesting thing to say. Yes. Yes, my comeuppance is through the manhole cover. Okay, here we go.
Oh my God. I mean, Zeppa's teleported over. There's 30 seconds, guys.
I think
you're in trouble. Yeah. C9, they have more players than you on this site and your scan.
Well,
so,
Scan util pretty good in the game of Valorant.
They all.
Prize here tucked in this corner. Okay, Cosmic Divide going to be popped here.
Player standing.
It's going to be a trade. It's going to be up to Rafa. Okay, he's at least able to throw a fragment to delay. An early defuse. But now reposition, try and flash himself through. Little shoulder peek revealed his position though.
What can brother do, actually? What can he actually do?
So we can only guess
He still dies?
stage.
Oh my God.
Oxy just, well, eliminates the guesswork for him. That is 10 rounds in a row for Cloud9. Furia, they're barely here, folks.
I don't want to know what the state of MW is right now if he's streaming this. I don't even want to know. And, you know, this takes us back to the importance of Lotus when we were discussing that earlier.
Ah, yes.
Our point proven
Such is the way this map is going that we must now discuss the prior map in more detail.
The last one, as important as advertised, I think.
Yeah. We are really throwing back to the glory days of Furia in the previous game.
Remember when Havoc had 27 kills, 11 first bloods? Those were the days.
10-0. 10-0.
Gone too soon.
30 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Monka.
Okay, 10 rounds here for C9. Operator now in hand for Roxy, and has been happy. There was a pretty hard push down the main that he dealt with in the previous round. Now Fury want to go A. No resistance for them early. A couple players embedded on that A site though for Cloud9.
Looks like we may be keeping this simple.
They really like this A bomb site.
We have Havoc in there.
Now command.
And the rest of the guys go ahead and get on in there too. Try and get some control of Dugout and Secret. We're going forward. We got the spike down. We're in a 5-on-5. Hold on. We're up. Now we just need to convert this.
Rafa's down to half health though. All said and done.
They have multiple players in A main. So when this shear wall gets triggered, if anyone does try...
Roxy's laughing during their 5v5.
Flank around. They've got the info. They'll be ready.
Okay. Cosmic Divide now deployed by Khalil. Now has to step up with very little information and doesn't feel like he can wait for the players to come from the main side. Gonna get busy. Mitch with the operator deals with Khalil. In your face, that forgets. It's gonna be a 1-for-1.
Oh my God, Oxy.
Starting to accelerate. Rafa on the other side of that wall. Will be sat on the site. Eventually, Vic's gonna
oh my God, how?
Oxy getting into half.
How did they lose?
Surely of all rounds, Fury would get
oh my.
Dude.
Dude.
Hitting this A site.
Dude.
Yeah, C9 teams, I would investigate whether or not you have intentions of picking or panning or floating Pearl against Cloud9, or intentions of playing them before the map gets rotated out of the pool. I would investigate that as well. Doesn't seem particularly fun. They seem pretty all right here.
Yes,
I'm gonna be honest. They seem pretty decent. I don't know.
It's absurd how like the attacks out.
Wait, do we have another prediction for 13-0?
There's so many options. For
do we have another prediction for 13-0? Do we? Is that the current pred? Oh my God.
Last chance for Fury to get an attack round on Pearl. God, what a difference this has been between those two maps.
Oh my God, C9 there. Just
no, do not early pay out that. That would be kind of fucked.
He actually finds that first. Zeppa couldn't teleport away. He's been suppressed.
Flash comes in. Zeppa has the tuck, but can't win
it.
They've done it.
They've done it.
They've done it, folks. They've done it. There's no 13-0. Well,
the second I mentioned 13-0, they actually won a round. I was actually hesitating to say it the whole time. It's not my fault.
Up to Roxy. A casual 13-5 for the map. He will allow this round to pass.
It's actually insane.
Round for Furia as we head into a half-time break.
Fuck,
and there's not so much to ruminate on here for the Brazilians.
I wanted a 13-0 too.
Maybe an
13-1 don't hit the
extra minute
same.
after this halftime break, so we can really cook up
Come back.
some way to sell
All right.
the second half of this game. Because
If they
at
bring
the
it
moment,
back,
I got nothing. I don't have a thing.
I'll go bald.
This is just.
I said it, but I'm not doing this ever again. Actually. All right, wrap this shit up, C9. We got a fucking Sentinels to watch.
Out of thin air.
That might
Come
get
in
them
and win the game
six.
for them.
That might get them 6.
I got my hair on the line again.
That's all I got.
This is.
I'm done betting my hair, though. I will not bet my hair any longer, bro.
Don't lean on me.
I need to hold on to this thing for as long as I
I
can.
need to phone a friend. Many friends. I don't have enough friends to phone to figure out how we are going to get back into this game, man. This is just pretty brutal from the C9 side, who looked legitimately perfect. Again, everything they drew up coming into this game has worked exactly as intended. Now it's just a matter of closing it out on attack.
Why are we grabbing orbs and shit? It's over.
Khalil straight away wants to capitalize, take advantage of the dash.
Haven't had an opportunity there, but Cloud9 have all walked up onto the A side now. He has, I guess, the element of surprise.
There goes his
I don't
dash.
think Cloud9 have been shocked by anything they've seen from Fury this game yet. And they're ahead of this util. Oh, they're so far ahead of it.
Damn it! They could have been 13-0. Fuck!
Yet another extinction event plays out right before your very eyes.
So,
Did he just double his frags for the game?
Mitch, the only C9 player having a tough time in this game. Poor God, man. I need one Mitch highlight on round 14 before we're out of here.
Did Havoc just pause before shooting Oxy to really savor that moment?
Hey, Net. Don't do that, bro.
Behave. Behave! 3 kills, Pistol 1, Cloud9, 1 round away. Getting this over with.
Casual, easy, effortless.
All right, keep in mind today for the Sentinels match that me and Narrate duoed last night. So if you guys see him pop off today, then you know why.
Bam.
Pretty damn good.
But if he plays poorly, then I had nothing to do with it.
Right up to Flowers. Just not allowing any breathing space there for Furia. And I mean, Oxy did that straight off the rip. He sees Khalil's low. He just says, I'm going for this.
All right, Furia, lock in.
At least we have some nice.
Home is all they get.
For Furia. I would thought, like, you know, what are the River Runs song, that nice little piano? I would have gone with that.
There was
This
a
crowd
trace
is
of
toxic. I like them.
Yes.
in that track, which I do appreciate for this moment.
River Runs in Spring, is that what it was? I don't know. Doesn't matter.
Net
Hey, let me try that.
And Rafa's
My turn. Oh shit, they're coming here. They're coming here. Help, 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 help. They're here.
Didn't quite cut it. Clone, Aldrone, all going in to clear the way.
Oh, it's a clone.
Now wants to
Is
get
it though?
down. We have
Please, Oxy fake clone. It's too late. Or not Oxy,
Zeppo,
Zeppo, sorry.
Down on the B side of the map, and they're going to see if they can tease something out of Furia. Find the thread to unravel the sweater.
They're happy to just pause for a second, let that utility go away.
This crunch that Cloud9 does into the heaven smoke is so nice.
Oxy really forcing it. The issue there, he still gets his. It doesn't have to be clean.
GG Furia.
For Cloud9, it just has to
GG
get the job
Cloud9.
done.
Well, on the bright side, we didn't go map
Khalil
3.
has been in this situation for the umpteenth time in this game, and it never feels any better, folks. An utter demolishment there of Furia. A relaxing end to the series if you're a Cloud9 fan, as you know your team have just secured their spot.
Oh my. I started my stream off like Lyric, dude. No webcam, dude.
Playing for a chance up